Как его? Dear friends, our Alexey Ognev is here. Today at our webinar, our guest is the Strategic Development Director. He will come a little bit later. Alexander is a little bit late, but he will come later. But now we are waiting for everyone to connect. Please write where you are, where in the world you are. And please write your questions. Today we have some questions, some time for the answers. And now I would like to share our pride and our happiness for the second time in the world, for the second time during the period of our existence. As everyone has noticed, we have actually doubled the amount of our dividends for one registered security, and this is our great achievement. And we have managed to construct the system of the products which brings dividends, which is successful. And as we have already mentioned, the whole concept of our income. And that is why I would like to congratulate each and every of you. I have followed the chats, I have followed all the sites, and I would like to share our happiness. And I have seen how proud you are and how happy you, our partners, are. And we are doing everything for our system to expand, to produce more products, so that our mission will be accomplished and will be successful, so that it is really successful for each and every of you, because we have announced a great mission, and each person on this planet can be the one who benefits from our system. And we are here for you to be successful and for you to share our profits. And this webinar will be the first within the series of the webinars where we'll share the very detailed information with those who develop our ecosystem. And today our guest is Alexander E., our Strategic Development Director, the one who determines the strategic goals of our system, of our project. And one of these areas, one of these goals is DigiU.Venture. And today we will share the information about our big achievements, about the achievements of our venture fund, and we will share a very interesting offer. Please write your questions, and if we have some time left, we will answer these questions. And now I would like to give the floor to Alexander. He is now on a business trip and he will be with us remotely. Now we will speak about the DigiU fund. And Alexander, hello. I would like to give the floor to Alexander. Hello, everybody. Dear partners, dear investors, can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you. Good afternoon, everyone. As Alexey has already mentioned, we are now able to pay more dividends, even though we have more shares. And today I will tell you about the achievements which I think you have already noticed. And I think you will be interested to know about one more project which will be really interesting for you, which will be really exciting, and which will be bringing dividends. And we are working we are working to do everything for this project to be successful. Now I'm on a business trip together with Boris and Sergey. We have had lots of meetings, negotiations with venture funds, with different people, with experts. We have invited lots of interesting speakers, and we were invited by lots of groups, and we had really many. Finito. Yes, and the first thing I would like to share with you, after 6 different negotiations, we have signed a document named, we have signed a contract with an international fund whose representatives are located in Geneva, in London, in Singapore, in Russia, in Israel. This fund deals with management of traditional assets, and they deal with the project. They are working on the project which is very similar to our DigiU project, and this venture fund is also investing into DeFi, and we will share this agreement on our website. Please follow our news, and it will be really interesting to cooperate with this fund, because this cooperation will be really interesting irrespective of the areas of this cooperation. This is blockchain laboratory. It will include blockchain laboratory and many other projects of us. This project is aimed at sharing the information. Now we are also promoting. We are really aiming at signing of another project, of another contract, the laboratory which is located in Singapore. Recently, it was not only, so this project is not only aimed at not only smart money. First of all, it is smart money, but it is also expertise and value added and sales. And this fund is now entering large venture markets, one of which are included into top 5, top 10, top 50, and this is a really important milestone for us. And so it means that now we're entering the global venture fund, the global venture market. which opens huge prospects for us, not only financial, but also strategic. And it implies strategic partnership, a sharing of expertise. This is the first news. The second piece of news, as you know, DigiU Venture Fund, together with Blockchain Laboratory, has already launched Simplify project, and now there is the second project. We have started to work with Pumpy.Farm project. We acted as a counselor, as an advisor of this project. And we have found out that this Pumpy.Farm project doesn't have enough resources, and we have taken a decision to invest into this project, to help them build all their processes and all their prospects. And our venture fund, our venture fund is helping them financially. And we see huge perspectives. That is why we cooperate with this project. That is why we see huge perspectives and prospects, because this is strategic partnership, which is related to our Simplify project. What is Pumpy.Farm? I will speak very briefly about that. For those who are not experts in that, who are not experts in DeFi, first of all, I will give some information for those who do not know anything about this. This is a trend project. There is the notion of farming. There is the notion of mining. Some speak about mining, some speak about farming. This is the way of earning money in a special way. This allows us to automatize this project, to automate this project. And it also, and there are more and more projects like that. But why is Pumpy.Farm unique? Because we, on the basis of our blockchain lab, will be able to unite all processes. And this will be the first cross-chain aggregator. To make it simpler, to put it simpler, there are blockchain and there is cross-chain, and each of them is now acting separately. And what we do, we would like to unite all blockchains. You just don't have to be an expert in blockchain. You don't have to know anything about that. This is what we are going to do. We are going to make the first cross-chain aggregator, which is not a frequent phenomenon on this market. Institutional venture fund, the advantage of this, of that, as related to the other similar projects, is that we are the first, we will be the first who can help to increase the profits, the yield of Simplify. I don't know how clear I have explained it right now, but for those who understand already, it is clear, I think. But for those who do not understand, it might be not so easy. But I will tell you more about that, more and more about that. Very soon there will be a course will be launched very soon. It will be recorded very soon, and there are really lots of people who use cryptocurrency, and now somewhat more than 1% of those who are experts in cryptocurrency really understand what is going on. And now they might understand, they may understand that an absolutely new system is being born. I'm absolutely convinced that it will change lives of every of us in the very short time, after a very short time. Some people can, some of you can understand it earlier, some can understand it later, but anyway, this is what we have already achieved. We have a very clear and safe idea of an offer for our partners and for all our existing investors. This is what it looks like. Buy 1, 5, 10 tokens of Pumpy.Farm project. You will have instructions how to do that, and get a share of DigiU. You will have it, you will have to buy it and keep it for 3 to 4 months. Now it costs something like $60 per one token. In the very near future, we will work with new bloggers, and in 3 to 4 months, we are going to launch that. And it will be a unique project on the market. Why do we need that? This is the concept of smart money. If you do that, and sooner or later, as we suppose, it is of course hard to guarantee something, to assure you of something, but it is really highly probable the tokens which are available right now will increase in price. It is very important to keep them because there are lots of unexperienced investors who start to sell them. If something's going on, if something happens, you don't have to do that. You shouldn't do that. We understand what we are doing, and we are trying to create the conditions for our investors to be reliable. But if by the end of May they will cost less than $100, we will add another $1,000. This is sort of a guarantee. And I think that we can be pretty sure that this project will be successful because we understand what we have to do and why it is so interesting for us. Because there are really lots of those who keep these tokens, and it offers lots of interest for the users, for the partners of this project, and it offers huge opportunities for our partners. We have always spoken about that, and we have always spoken about the model we have selected. We have always mentioned that we need lots of users. These tokens will be emitted, and for our partners, it will be a really safe way of keeping them. This is the idea which we offer. I think this offer is very good. There are no guarantees, of course, but we believe in what we are doing, and I am convinced that you will be proud not only in the Simplify project and not only in DigiU.Wealth, but also in the Pumpy.Farm project. And I am really asking you to think about that because it is our joint business It is our common business, and you can help us and you can help each other. I think this is a great offer. And this is not only risk, you are also getting the shares of our company. If something goes wrong, we can have some guarantees, but if something goes right, you will be really successful. You will have a success. Well, this is all that I wanted to say right now. It was pretty short. Yes, Alexander, thank you very much. Yes, of course, I knew what you were going to share, and now I would like to highlight the principal moments. Thank you very much for this presentation, which was very detailed. Of course, something might be not clear from the very beginning, and as always, I recommend to watch this webinar once again, to listen to the interview with Alexander, maybe to write down the terms that you don't understand very, very well. And that's how you can understand, and that's how you can understand how we are going to achieve our results. Well, the main important project maybe you have missed, and now there are questions already. I see that there are questions about KYC, about Simplify, and so on, and there is no reaction to what we have mentioned, that the International Venture Fund has had interest in us, and we have signed the memorandum of understanding, and they have interest in all areas of our company, and this is a great achievement for us. It is a really great achievement, and now there is lots of energy. We feel how energy is growing in our company and in our people and in our team, and I would like to draw your attention to this great achievement of our company for the whole ecosystem. This is the first project of our venture fund. This Pumpy.Farm project is the first venture project, and we would like to offer you this project to get to know this project. And I really suggest that all partners of our DigiU company just learn something about this project as the first project of our venture fund. And well, to ensure your risks, just enter your personal accounts, log in into your personal accounts. After this webinar, you will see how to do that. And there will be a post also published tomorrow about with the instructions how to do that. What we need to do. The community, our community should be safe for us. You can enter that and you can purchase 5 or 10 tokens. This is not difficult to buy them, and you should keep them for 4 months. After these 4 months, each of you will get shares of the DigiU company according to how much you have purchased. For 10 tokens, you are getting 10 registered securities of our company, and respectively. We can guarantee to our partners that the exchange course of the token in 4 months will be at least $100. Now it is something like 60, so we guarantee that it will happen because it will be an insurance for you. And it will be an insurance of the securities, of the shares. In this situation, we are pretty sure that everything will be successful because, well, we are really calm about that. And one of the goals we have right now, you have something like 16 days to get to know, to learn the details, to get the information, and to purchase the tokens of the first venture project of DigiU. As always, Again, I would like to highlight that you should learn the information. And if it suits you, please participate in this project. I think this is an interesting offer. We have coordinated that for a long time because it is a really serious project. Of course, there is an insurance, and we are trying to teach our community, and what is really valuable for us, that such promotion campaigns, that such promo offers can teach you that there is DeFi, there is a venture fund, there is a blockchain laboratory, which are now developing pretty successfully. First, in the beginning, you had DigiU Wealth. Now you have simplified. And now there is Pumpy.Farm. And you can get the information about that, and you can earn some money on that. And for those who still don't have the necessary information and the necessary knowledge, please take our course on investments. It was launched, published several months ago, and very soon a new course about DeFi will be published and will be launched, which you can also take, which you can also study. My main goal is that you study this information, that you penetrate this world, and according to your level of certainty, you can take decisions. This is a sort of guarantee for our community. And actually, I have never seen such offers on the market before. Please log in into your personal accounts in several minutes. In a couple of minutes, it will be there. Very soon, we will publish a post about this offer. So, enter your personal accounts, look at the tokens, buy the tokens, and you are guaranteed the reliable growth. And I really recommend you to take use of this offer. And now let me answer some questions. It was a pretty short webinar. Well, the question in the Russian chat and several questions. I will answer several questions. The questions about KYC procedure, which we started in April, first of all for Russia, and then for some other countries, and then for the rest of the countries. We started it for Russia so that everyone could understand how the process is developing, how everything is going, and we would like also to check to what extent we comply to all the requirements, to the requirements of the legislation. And we had some questions from the people who don't want to undergo this procedure. And there are some people also who want to undergo this procedure, but some people were not successful in that. And there are some very, very ordinary, very basic errors, and maybe you have filled in some areas in the wrong way. It's just a very simple mistake. And maybe one of the main errors is the photo quality is not good enough. We cannot read what data, what figures are given in the photos. So you should just take care of the quality of your photos. The photo with the passport, with your passport or your ID, should not cover your face. So just look at the picture you have, and if you see that the picture, the image is not good enough, the quality is not good enough, take another photo. This is what I can recommend. And of course, sometimes people take photos not with the passport itself, but with the photocopy of the passport. And this is strange. We can't really explain why people do that. And of course, we reject such pictures, but there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing bad with that, nothing difficult with that. After the Russian citizens have undergone this process, it will be clear how to do it successfully and properly. The next question. What is the price of the token? It is something like $60. You can buy 1 or 5 or 10. You can buy any other quality, of course, any other quantity, sorry. You can buy 1 token, 5 tokens, or 10 tokens, or you can buy, for example, more. If you buy 1, you get $100. If you buy 10, you get $1,000. You should do this procedure. You should accomplish this procedure in your personal account. This is easy. You just have to connect your wallet, and there is nothing difficult with that. I pay with my Visa card in installments. There are some problems with pay by card. Well, yes. In the end of April, we have encountered an issue because the banks have changed the requirements. We can only accept payments by Visa within Russia. For those who are located elsewhere, please think about some other ways of payment. This is PayPal or whatever. This is, of course, not really good, and we are working on that. But now there are really many different ways of making a payment. But I'm sure we will settle this issue within a month or so, because there are some changes introduced by the banks, and we are not always able to react to these changes within a very short time. Dear friends, please log in to your personal accounts. Please find the section DigiU Pumpy.Farm, read the post, read the information, ask your questions, and I would like to invite you to study this forced venture project, how to do it safely, how to do it efficiently, and how to do it for the sake of the whole community, of the whole DigiU community. I would like to thank you for being with us today. I would like to thank Alexander for his great news that he has shared, and I would like to thank each and every of you that you follow our project and that you help us develop, because we are doing everything for you. Dear friends, thank you and goodbye. У меня шло... У меня шло жуткое эхо. Что еще идет? Да. Да. Давайте запишем первые вот эти вот несколько минут. Мы потом